Corner part of Brian Butler's award-winning East End Boxing Croydon. Recently fought in the United States of America. A record of 5 fights, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. At 61.0 kilograms, white trunks with black trim, 12 Gaige, Ireland. And across the ring in the red corner from Point Cook in Melbourne's West, on a roll, 14 fights, 7 wins, 7 losses. He tipped the scales at 61 kilograms even. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing grey trunks, Sam Solomon, Christian Enor, Bryce Birtwistle in the corner. Would you welcome Shadey Souied in the red corner. 8 rounds of championship boxing. Let's get it on.
Gaige, Shadey. Okay, welcome to Center Ring, gentlemen. Let's have a good, clean fight at all times. Probably my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. You can go back to your corners, come out fighting at the bell, and may the best man win. Good luck to both you fighters.
Well, it will be fireworks in this fight for sure. Two men that are not afraid to throw down and are looking to make a big impression here tonight. Jade, you're looking forward to this one, mate?
Mate, this is one of the fights that I'm most excited about on the card. You've got the experienced veteran in Shadey. He's been around a long time and he's fought the best in this country at this weight. The state title battle has eluded him so far, and then you've got Gaige Ireland, who, mate, he just lives, eats, sleeps and breathes boxing, and he's living his dream, mate, and he wants nothing more than to lift this title here tonight. So it's going to be exciting. Once the boys warm into it, I'm expecting fireworks, mate. It's going to be great.
Set for 8 rounds. Peter, how have you seen it?
No, Shadey Souied turned pro under Keith Ellis. I remember Shadey at the gym when he was a 13-year-old kid, so a long, long time ago. I think he's in his 30s now, so I've seen him his whole career. He's a great man now, and mate, they call him Slim Shady. He's got a bit of Paul Ferrari style about him. We used to call him Paul Ferrari, even though Ferrari was a southpaw. He's very slick.
Have a look at that head movement. That's beautiful head movement there from Shadey.
Former league amateur champion as well, Australian. So I think he would have had about at least 60 amateur bouts when he was younger. So along with Nadal Hadara, they were like twins. Nadal Hadara would have gone on to be a sensational fighter. Bought 3 taxis and feeling the pinch now, mate, with the government chopping a taxi licence from 500,000 down to 100,000.
Yeah, definitely not a great investment. And damn that Uber. But Shadey and Gaige Ireland, I'm liking the jab of Ireland. He snaps it out nice and quick. But have a look at that, and the head movement and the fast hands of Shadey.
Keep it up.
As we mentioned before, Gaige Ireland having fought in America recently on a Roy Jones promotion, so at least he's travelled, he knows what it's like to fight abroad, so it's going to keep him in good set here tonight.
As they mix it up, double body rip there from Shadey.
You can see the experience of Shadey there. The first time Gaige really opened up, Shadey just comfortable, angled out, double rip. He's very cool, calm in there. He's nice to watch.
Box.
I'm loving his head movement and beautiful evasion, Shadey.
Yeah, Gaige is really going to have to make Shadey feel uncomfortable in there to really establish anything himself.
Gaige gets down nice and low. Good weave. Keeps that upper body moving, but as soon as he stops, Shadey just pings him with that jab. Oh, here comes Gaige Ireland. Throwing some big shots, and geez, you're right, Jake.
He's slick, mate. He's very slick.
Down to the body. Big target, obviously, the body, so a lot easier to throw a body shot straight down if you can nail it. These both boys just moving so well. Really good, excellent work from both these guys. Enjoyed that first round. Not a lot in it, gents?
Not a lot in it at all. I scored that to Shadey Souied.
Yeah, I think just his defence in that round in particular was great to watch. The head movement.
And you're going back to the shit that you want, and this shit, he's going to fucking knock you out. Listen to me. All right? Work off the jab. You know you can hurt him. all right? Work off your jab, be fast, be patient with your right hand, it'll come. But you're standing flat-footed, he catches you on the ropes, and then you're swinging with it. Bullshit.
Don't just give that.
If you want this, you need to work that jab. You just showed how quick you can be. Pop, pop, pop,
And he's
pop, pop,
flinching
pop.
with it now. He's flinching with it.
If nothing else happens, you win every fucking round just because you're doing more. But you've got to do what we're telling you.
Seconds out.
I've been yelled at like that by Bryce. He used to yell at me like that in the corner.
Was he your trainer? Was
He
he?
was my trainer, yeah. And again, Shadey now got the instruction. Let's see if he employs what was said to him. But have a look at Gaige Island. He's got that nice long right hand that he rolls out well.
Gaige Island, of course, trained by Brian Butler as well, and with the Maloney twins, so he'd be getting good sparring and also getting looked after properly.
Yeah, old Brian's forgotten more about boxing than most people know. Brilliant trainer.
He's been around forever and a day, Brian.
We've got Ronnie Picken in the corner there as well, the running coach. I'd work with him. I'll work with Ronnie and the Maloneys on the track, mate. He's awesome. So Gaige, he'll definitely be fit, mate.
Trying to find the age of Gaige Island. How old is he?
Gaige, I think Gaige is around about 24 years old.
Yeah, so he's still relatively young, man. But geez, he's got some good skills. Shadey, beautiful evasion.
Break. Don't hold. Don't hang in there. Don't, let him go. Let him go. Step back. Box.
Flicks out the jab again. Island. Shadey looking to make him miss, make him pay. Carrying his lead hand really low. That's interesting. That's interesting one for me. That the lead hand, some fighters like to have it nice and low and down pretty much below the chest.
Break.
Other
Step
fighters
back,
are very
don't
squared
Step
up.
back.
High guard, as is Gaige Island.
Mayweather's a classic style, isn't he?
Yeah. Or a big body shot from Shadey. Island flicks the jab out. Feels the air. Shadey again, he's really sitting back just waiting to make Island miss and then make him pay. He's got a good digging body shot, Shadey.
That's a trademark of the Keith Ellis fighters. They used to call it the body punch, Jim. That was the first punch, that left rip, and that's what used to work for Lester Ellis as well. There you go again. That was south of the border, though.
Yeah, a little bit low, that one, definitely.
That was heading towards Mexico, mate. There's no doubt. I think Mexico City.
They punch him in the ankle. Shadey got that lead hand down. Covers. Brings the shoulder up to protect the jawline. Straight 1-2.
Just seems very composed, Shadey Souied.
But is he doing enough? Is he scoring?
That's the thing.
Enough,
His work rate's got to get up, but it's an
Yeah.
8-round fight. I'm sure he's going to get moving when he needs to move.
So Shadey just really picking his shots at this point. Snaps out the jab. Circles to his left.
Nice left hook on the road.
Oh, they battle it out.
That was all the best punches were landed after the bell.
After the bell. Well,
You don't get paid any extra for that. You've got to let them know that, Hammer.
The action coming fast and furious.
Don't wait for him. Faint when he goes back in the rope. Faint, bang right down the body, hook straight away. But when you go one shot. I want bang, hook upstairs, okay? You're going all right. Work on the defence a little bit better, yeah? Please? All right?
Mine.
Hey?
That's right, right eye.
Which one?
That one.
Big deep breath, mate. Big deep breath. Come on. Listen to me. Good defence. Start walking him down. Hey, watch his foul. Pull the head down and hit him in the ball twice.
Brian Butler just letting Malcolm know there's some nut shots happening thereabouts. Once again, we resume third round of 8 in this championship bout.
Nice clear instruction there from Brian. He wants Gaige to feint his way in, attack low, and then come up with the hook. He wants him to bury that right hand in the body and come up with the hook.
Yeah, rotate off it. Yeah.
Don't hold.
rotate through on the right, come back with the hook, and then keep rolling the punches out. Again, snaps out the jab. But Shadey, the master of evasion and distance, just have a look at that. That's a mark of experience as well.
Oh, nice lead left hook.
Moves in underneath, Island.
Now starting to let go. And this is what we said before, Hammer. He's an 8-round fighter, mate. They don't show you everything at the start.
Yep. Keeps going, keeps pushing the pace, Shadey.
Get up free. Let him go. Let him go.
Working on the
It's
inside.
like a game of cards, mate. You don't throw the aces down your first deck when you're playing for the little bickies. You'll wait a little while, play a few buffs, and then land the big aces at the end.
Well, if I'm gambling, I'm bringing you along, Peter Medianis. that's all I know.
As long as you've got the bank. I can leave my money at home, I'm happy.
We'll find some money
Don't
somewhere,
hang in there.
don't
Don't
worry.
hang in there. Come on, get up free.
Body. Here comes Craig Island. Or Gaige Island, rather, sorry. Gaige just working to the body. I'm sitting here wondering about his power. He's certainly got some good skills, but how's the power coming through the glove of Island?
Don't punch. Don't punch.
What do you think,
Step
Jake?
back.
He's two wins on Hosking shows earlier this year, both knockouts. Don't worry about Gaige, he could bang.
He's going to get in there and dig him in a bit harder. Shadey, ever resilient.
Shadey's
Don't hang in
investing
there.
into
Come
the
on, Shadey,
body.
let him go.
It's the
Let him
best
go.
investment you can make
Break,
because it
break,
definitely
break.
slows up fighters
Step
later
back.
in the fight.
Step back. Box.
Once again, Gaige just keeping that head movement as he goes forward, looking to execute that stiff jab
Break.
and
Step
set
back.
from it.
Don't punch. Don't punch. Step back. Box.
Island looking for the overhand right. Oh, backs it up.
Nice right counter there
Don't
from
hang in there.
Souied.
Keep punching.
That's
keep
experience.
Yeah, Shadey Souied, no doubt about his experience and ring time. He's certainly been in there and done it.
Timed it beautifully.
That's what he is. He's a nice slick counter puncher.
Walking. Okay, break. Don't punch.
Oh,
That's an old pro
Spin
move.
around, don't punch.
The old pro move came out there.
Come on. Come on.
there you go.
So smash him in the face 5 times and apologise. Expect for it to be okay.
Use your warnings, I was always told. Having a look at the action from the last round. How are we seeing it, gentlemen? Jade, what do you think?
Look, I just think Shadey's smarter counter punching. The more variation in his work. He just seems to be a step ahead of Gaige at the moment, but it's still in the early days yet. And Gaige is a worker, mate. He's gonna be there all night.
And Pete, yourself?
I'm scoring the fight to Shadey Souied. I think he's just timing it beautifully and not wasting any punches and really looking like a seasoned pro.
Well, will the ever-elusive title be going Shadey Souied's way after this one? He's certainly working for it, but Gaige Island is not going to give it up easy. The young charge, formerly from Queensland.
Box.
Now with Brian Butler in his corner.
Come out like a bullet a gate this round.
Yeah, they're starting at a good pace.
Good statement there from Gaige Island. He just came out strong, which is good.
Yeah, keeping the pressure on, Shadey, not letting him have the room to move and evade.
And investing in the body as well, Gaige Island.
Yeah, wants to turn this one into a bit of a brawl. Gaige Island, get in there and keep the work rate up. Nice weave into the body.
Don't hang in there. Don't hang in there.
Body.
Don't hang in there.
Mentioned
Break.
before, trained by
Break.
Brian Butler, one of the best in the
Don't hold.
business. Very good
Box.
trainer, Brian Butler. Knows the sport inside out.
Both guys moving the head well when they're not throwing. Ever evasive and a cracking matchup. I've got to say that.
Don't hang in there. Keep walking. Keep walking. Come on,
Lyndon
keep
Hoskin
walking.
has done
Don't hang in
a
there.
great job of putting these two men in, letting them battle it out. Island looking to launch the jab.
As soon as I heard this fight was put together, I know both lads quite well, and I was excited about it from the get-go.
Okay, keep walking.
Hasn't
Keep
disappointed
walking.
so
Don't hang in
far.
there. Come on, Shadey,
Christian
go on, hang in
Anor
there.
and
Come on.
Sam
Go
Solomon
for
have
it.
done well with that top-ranked gym now, moved out to Malvern, haven't they? They're really great for the sport.
Yeah, definitely taking over what was formerly Melbourne Martial Arts. Is
Keep
now
working.
their top-ranked gym.
Both clean-cut guys, no nonsense, love the sport. Good to see.
And if you're injured, you just go downstairs and see Peter Lewis. That's all. It's a one-stop shop, really, isn't it? Oh, nice. Shadey
Don't hang in there. Don't hang in there.
trying
Come
to
on,
launch
Shadey,
that
let him go.
uppercut.
Shadey, let him go. Let him go.
I think Peter Lewis owns half of Malvern now.
Oh, clubbing right hand from Shadey Souied. Look for that short uppercut, just off range, but you can see the intentions there for it. He's thrown it a couple of times, that uppercut on the inside.
Better round for Gaige
Come on,
Island.
get
He's really
free,
got
get
himself
free,
in the play here.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's working. There you go. Have a look at him. Even on the inside, he keeps
Okay,
just banging away at the body with that right
You're both
hand.
wrestling there now, holding and wrestling. Come on, box.
Once again, Gaige Island pushes forward on the front foot. Nice jab. Straight down the middle. Counter right hand from Shadey Souied. Here comes Gaige Island, turns him around.
Physically stronger and bigger when it gets to that pushing state.
The ever evasive Shadey Souied again dancing it up, looking for that uppercut counter. Spins
Okay,
around.
bring it up, bring it up.
Gaige Island
Bring it up. Let it go. Box.
down to the body again, looking for that uppercut. Souied. Nice evasion. Good round for Gaige Island.
I scored that to Gaige Island, Hammer.
100%.
yourself.
Yep.
Good round. He's back in the game. Gaige Island, the man out of the blue corner with Brian Butler, issuing the instructions.
Work when you're on the inside. As soon as he goes to step back, uppercut and hook. All right? How you feeling? Deep press. How's your energy? Well, pick it up and don't stop walking into punches. He's sitting back there waiting for you. You've got to pick up the pace. Understand me? Walk in there with the hands up, boom, 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 like that. Close that gap. You're jabbing the body and then he's countering you with that hook. All right? Or throwing the body and he's countering the hook. Throw the right hand of the body, hook off. Get your hook going. Fuck's sake. Let's get your hook going. Punch long. All right? I want you boom, boom.
Brian Butler calling for Gaige Island to go right hand, left hook, rotating through.
Shadey Souied, nice counter punches there off
beautiful.
the ropes.
There you see Island just banging away at the rib cage of Shadey Souied on the inside.
Seconds out. Box.
Again, Gaige Island straight back to business.
This fight could be even at the moment, two
Yeah.
rounds apiece.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. There's not a lot in it. It's there for the taking. Big shots on the ropes.
No punch. Get him free, both of you. Box.
Gaige again will come forward, looking to push the pace. Will he be able to land that ever elusive shot on that Shadey Souied? Or will Shadey keep slipping and sliding and landing those counter shots nicely all the way to the finish line? Oh, snappy jab, Shadey Souied.
No, break. No punch. Come on, good. Box.
But you can really see the hunger
Don't hang in there. Come on, get
Gaige
free.
Island.
Get
You
free.
can see he
Break.
really
Get
wants
free.
that one, Jake.
Come on.
He does,
hold
mate.
it.
He wants it bad. Like I said, he's boxing is Gaige's dream, and he lives for the sport, mate. This would mean the world to him to get the win over the veteran in Shadey and take that big title home tonight.
Well, he's certainly going to be in the running. He came back with a couple of nice rounds. This round here is
Don't hang in there. Don't hang in
even,
there,
but
Shadey.
nevertheless,
Shadey, don't hang in there.
you see Gaige just
Come on,
keeping
keep
the
going.
pressure up.
Keep punching, both of you.
And this is what he has to do. He has to keep the veteran Shadey. He's got to keep him uncomfortable if he wants to win this fight. He cannot let him get in a rhythm. He cannot let him get in a groove.
All the 1-2. Oh, here they go in the red corner, trading the big
Don't hold
shots.
it, Shadey. Come on,
Over
get
the
it.
toe.
Break. Don't
Yeah,
punch.
Island landing
Break,
that
break.
nice right over the top of the left of Shadey there, but just glanced off the beard. Shadey's stepping side to side. Good lateral footwork from him, and you see him change direction really smoothly.
Don't hang in there.
Clinching
You're
up
hanging
again,
there,
Shadey.
Get him free. Get him free.
Grabbing that lead
Get him
arm.
free. Keep working. Come on, keep working.
They've
Break,
just kicked
break,
the
don't punch.
sponsor sign right onto the
Shadey, you're
sandwiches.
hanging in there.
So we might as well give him a call. Gruppo Galassi, thank you very much.
Grupo Gillespie.
Grupo Alessi.
Gruppo Alessi.
They're one of my major sponsors. They're great supporters of boxing.
They sponsor you, they've got to be good blokes. Down to the
The
body,
best
up to the
blokes.
head.
Don't hang in there.
Also,
Brett.
mate, just
Oh, he throws him down. Now, that could be a point off. No, just a warning.
It's a warning.
Next time you hang in there like that, I have to take a point off you. Okay?
In fact, Shadey getting the warning for hanging on.
Hanging on, yeah.
Oh, big shot.
Big right hand.
does that hurt,
Don't use
Gaige?
your elbows. Don't use your elbows.
Gaige struggling to get his hands free.
Okay, don't hang in there. Come on,
Shadey
keep walking.
very clever clinching on the inside. Oh, gets clipped with the right hand. There's Shadey Souied. Here comes Gaige Island again, putting the pressure on. Ones and twos. Shadey just weaving out of harm's way.
This is going to steal the show, Hammer.
Tell you what, hectic round, hectic fight. Awesome fight.
Hard act to follow for all the other boys on the card.
Wailing away there, Gaige Island. Shadey Souied, nice right-hand lead.
Body, and then up to the head. Mixing levels.
Gaige has started to find a home for his own right hand. He got tagged with one there, but he started to find a home for his own right hand too in that round.
You see Shadey just, he grabs Gaige's left hand really cleverly, just tucks it under the arm there, and then clocks him with the right. So great work.
In seconds out, we approach round 6.
Seconds out.
Scheduled for 8.
Seconds out. Buck.
Gaige comes jogging out of the corner again.
And he's fit. He's certainly done the work for this one. Gaige Island.
Touched on earlier, the work that Uncle Ronnie Picken puts us through on the track, mate. It's just, it puts that fuel in the tank, mate. It's
What do you get your heart rate up to, Jake?
about 190.
Yeah.
And
That's the red zone. You call that the red zone,
hang in there.
Hammer?
Yep, all right.
What does it rest down to after a minute?
Oh, I thought you asked what my resting heart rate was with one of Ronnie's sessions. 190.
No rest, hey?
It's absolute grueling sessions on the track. He's an absolute master.
Don't
We're
hang in
lucky
there.
to have
Don't
him,
hang in
mate.
there. Keep walking, both arms.
The only track I get down to these days, Hammer, is the races.
Why did I know you were going to say that, Peter Maniatis? Why did I know? Once again, you're coming with me when I gamble. And back to centre ring, the guys, while they're letting it all hang out in this fight.
Break.
Shadey, he's using every trick known to boxing, I reckon. He's got all the moves.
He has to, mate. Gaige is just relentless.
Yeah, Gaige is certainly not letting him have a breather. He's a hard-working fighter, Gaige Island, and he really wants this title. He really wants this win.
Keep walking.
Boys on the inside. So have a look at that. Spins around, bangs the body with the left. Does Island. Shadey looking to let something fly. Leaves back nice. Stiff left from Island again. Jeez, it's just on him. Not having a rest at all.
Don't hang in there. Shadey, come on, get him up.
The hardest workers in the ring for the night. Shadey, master of strategy and tactics. Oh, gets caught double jab. Catches the beard of Shadey Souied.
Shadey, you're hanging in there. Keep walking. You're hanging in there. Keep walking.
Well, Gaige Island looking the goods as this one goes down the road. What do you see Shadey having to do? Jade, what do you think he's got to bring on now? He's really slipping out nicely, but what does he have to do?
He's making him miss, but you've got to make him pay. That work rate has to come up. He can do it. It's just can he go with the work rate that Gaige is going to... He's got to really dig deep and find something within himself.
I couldn't agree more with that, Hammer. That's basically it. He's doing the hard stuff and making him miss. He's not coming back with anything. It's no use doing that because you won't win the fight.
Let me ask you this, Peter. You're obviously a man that knows Shadey very well. How is this ranking among his performances of past? Is he fighting up to his maximum ability, or is he a little bit sort of off that tonight?
No, he's doing well tonight.
Right,
doing very well. Yeah, Gaige Island's a very good fighter. He's doing well.
Yeah. So is this the best that we'll see of Shadey Souied, and will Gaige Island keep pushing the pace as he's doing? It's an interesting affair. It's a strong battle, this one.
I think both boys have brought their A game. It's a great fight.
Bryce Burwis from the centre of the fucking ring. That's what he said to you. Since you've been doing it, it's worked. It's worked every time. The only difference is you've got to be
every round.
Yes, but you've got to throw more punches.
You can't hold. They'll probably take a point off. Yeah. So forget it. Just keep on your toes. Keep on your toes.
Let my hand again.
Don't worry about that. You understand what I mean? You understand?
Mate, Christian.
You understand?
Well, the red corner giving the instructions to Shadey. I think this one's a lot closer than perhaps what they think.
Oh, definitely. The first 2 rounds were clear-cut, Shadey, but since then, the relentless pressure of Gaige, he's really making Shadey pay now.
And he's landing some good shots too, Pete.
Oh, he certainly is. I mean, this fight now is just up for grabs. Whoever finishes strong takes the fight. It's as simple as that.
2 rounds to go till title time. Shadey Souied, Gaige Island.
Don't hold. Break, Clint. Step back.
Malcolm Bulldog just resetting the fighters, but straight back to business they go.
Watch your back of the head.
Pressure from him. Up on the front foot. And here comes Shadey Souied. This is probably what he wants to do a lot more of. Someone's got to grab this one by the throat and really give it a shake-up, but they're both men fighting to their maximum ability.
Don't hang in there.
The inside. Shadey always looking for that little right uppercut on the inside. Digs to the body nicely with his left.
It comes down to whoever wants it more, really.
Don't hang in there. Come on, keep walking. Both of you, keep walking.
Either fighter can
on,
pull this fight out of the fire. Like it's who wants it more. It's there for Shadey. The opportunities are there, but Gaige is just rushing him, just crowding him. He's making him work.
He's keeping the work rate up. And those shots they're sliding off the body, but if they're still landing, it's going to be whether the judges score it as effective scoring or they don't, you know. And where the judges sit, they're all going to have different views sometimes too. Oh, nice short right hand from Gaige into the body.
Come on, get him free.
Tangle of arms.
Keep walking.
Like a bulldog calls to the boys to keep working. They break themselves free, get back to centre ring. That's where the good action happens.
Keep walking. Come on, Shadey, you're hanging in there. Come on, get him free.
Plenty of good action.
Don't hang in there.
Plenty of good action going on in the lightweight division right now in Australia. It's an absolutely stacked division.
Don't hang in there.
Cambosis leading the way. Very impressive, Cambosis out in Sydney.
Keep
Great win over Ogilvy.
And also Brent Dames training out at my gym is doing quite well. He's a hard-working young fella that's getting some good dividends now as well.
Super lightweight hammer.
Bring it up.
Yeah, very good fighter. Had a good win actually on Cambosis undercard.
Danny Warburton.
Keep walking there, come on, keep walking. Watch your head.
I actually matched that fight, so I got the phone call and big congrats from Hisham for Wacko Promotions.
Come on, get free.
Good work from Gavin Turner too. He's putting some excellent pad work with the boys down at the gym. But here comes Shadey Souied. Have a look at him work on the inside. He's a master of the little tactics on the inside. But it's the young bull, Gaige Island, that's just pushing forward.
Don't hang in there, come on, last 10 seconds.
This is going to be hard to score.
Yeah, really hard one. Look at that.
What do you like? Do you like the counter punch that's clean or the guy that's forcing the fight? Going to be a nightmare to score.
Jade, what do you think, mate?
It is a nightmare. I can't pick it. Cannot pick it.
Could we have a draw hammer?
Well, geez, don't wish that upon the boys.
Yeah, I hope not.
They both deserve a win because, geez, they're both working hard.
Fresh coach. How are we going to do this? Right. Box, overhand. Let him go. Straight. I want to see this. I want you to come out, jab. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight down the pipe. Then go to the body. Give him a drink. Breathe deep, mate. Big deep breaths. Come on, get them breaths up. Up and at him. On your toes. Come on. Big deep breaths. You want this? Good defence. Let him go. Frame on the ground here. I don't give a fuck. But when there's a break in the traffic, I want you jumping on him. I want you jumping on him straight away with your hands up. You've got to throw 4 or 5 straight punches as well. Then go the hooks for the battle action. Go. Give yourself some room.
Check in. Shake hands, last one. Good luck. Step back. Box.
Last round of 8, championship round. Shadey Souied, Gaige Island. How are you scoring it at home? It's a close one, whatever way you call it. Brian Butler calling for Island just to get in there, let the home hands go. Go out swinging, son. He's got to isolate and identify the target that is Shadey Souied on the ropes in order to get the big shots away. The target's got to be there.
The hardest part is for the judges, it's going to be a very hard one to score. It's what you like. Do you like the guy that's clean, that counter punches, it's slick, it's defensive? Do you like the guy pushing forward that has a crack?
Yeah.
That's how they're going to score.
Bring it up. Come on,
Come down to the judges' perspective on this one.
Punch stats, you'd have to go Gaige Island. He's thrown more punches.
Keep walking.
But maybe Shadey Souied's landed more cleaner blows. So it's going to be a real hard one to score.
Don't hold. Come on, Shadey. Let him go.
Hard one to score, final moments. This fight there for the taking.
Will you go out on a limb at the moment, Hammer? Who do you think's winning the fight?
Look, I must say I like the constant pressure of Gaige Island. You know, he's keeping the fight a fight. You know, he's in there, he's giving it his all, wearing a shot and giving one back, as we just saw. But geez, you can't deny that Shadey Souied is such an experienced and slick mover, and you know, putting up a very strong campaign in this one.
Jade, how are you scoring it, mate?
Yeah, I tend to agree with Hammer. The relentless pressure that Gaige Island's put on him, the work to the body has been great. Shadey's had his moments. He's certainly a lot slicker, cleaner boxer. But I think Gaige is just outworking him. He wants it. He wants it more.
Well, having said, there's nothing in it, you know.
I'm kind of agreeing with you, Hammer, as well.
There's nothing in it. It's such a close one.
But if it goes the other way, I won't be surprised.
Yeah, no, I agree. We all agree, no. Once again, pushes forward Island. Shadey hanging on, making it a bit of a brawl on the inside. Let's see him throw that uppercut off the clinch as well. Shadey, he was looking for it earlier, but he sort of let it go now.
So that's the experience, the variation with Shadey too. He was walking him onto the right hand, and then he's walking him onto the uppercut. The variation of the work, I love it.
Malcolm Bulmer does the old style referee where he slaps the hands down. The old tap on the back.
Tap on the back, slap of the glove.
Bet he waved you into the nightclubs in the old days, Hammer.
Yeah, straight through. Straight through.
The pat on the back, in you go, Hammer.
Ones and
Drink
twos.
cards in the back pocket.
We love Malcolm Bulmer. And as it finishes,
Great
with an absolute flurry of punches in what has been an epic battle. The title's up for grabs. We're going to go to the judges. They're going to call this one. It's a really hard one to split. We like the constant work
jab
rate.
there from Island.
Yeah, we like the constant work rate of Gaige
Gain
Island.
the jab. He finished strong, Gaige Island.
He did. He brought it on, you know, from the mid-rounds.
Body.
Just really showed that he was going to give this fight his all. Shadey Souied, like I was, you know, admiration of his great head work, his slippery tactics, and his experience. But geez, absolutely nothing in it.
I think the big winner was us guys and the crowd. What an excellent fight.
Yep, it's a fantastic
hard act to
fight.
follow.
Jade Mitchell, you're WBC, WBA, and IBO champ, and it's been an absolute pleasure calling the shots with you, my friend.
It has been. Thank you very much for having me, guys, and enjoy the rest of the fights.
Keep winning those belts, Jake.
That's a plan, fellas. That's a plan. Big 2017.
This one's going to the judges. How have they seen it? How have you seen it at home? Hard one to split. Will it be the hard-working Gaige Island, trained by Brian Butler, out of the blue corner, or will it be Shadey Souied? It's obviously there with Sam Solomon and Christian Enor, Bryce Birtwistle in his corner, wealth of experience. It was a game of strategy, game of tactics, but geez, they worked the whole way through this one.
Olympic Games. Both fighters come to centre ring. The referee Malcolm Bulmer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a close one, as you can imagine. A lot of screaming here tonight, like federal parliament. Bartolo Scafidi, judge, had it. He couldn't separate the two warriors. He had it 76-76. Judge Jeff Eddy had it 79-73. Samantha Milner 77-75. Majority points winner and new Victorian champion, blue corner, Gaige Ireland.
Well, there you have it. Jade, mate, I know you said he's living for this. What a fight, and absolutely nothing in it. In fact, one judge scoring it a draw. That's how close it was. But how happy is this young fella going to be?
Oh, mate, he'll be over the moon, mate. You've got no idea how much this means to Gaige.
That's overcome by emotion. Gaige Ireland. Congratulations to him and Big BB, Brian Butler.
The big boss.
Hey, have a look at him. He's loving it. Happy campers. They've worked hard for this one. It's definitely Shadey Souied, take nothing away from him. You know, he was there for the fight from the outset in the early rounds. His evasion was premium. But it was just the hard work and constant pressure of Gaige Ireland. They got him over the line in this one. The new champ, Gaige Ireland, with the belt, the hardware, and now the kisses from Brian Butler. He's having it all, Gaige Ireland, tonight. Look at that. Fantastic stuff. Jade, mate, once again, thank you very much for helping us out on the commentary. Really appreciate it. And all the best for your endeavours in 2017.
Thank you very much, Hammer. Thank you.